Welcome everyone. Have you ever wondered how you could pellet an entire pile of straw like this in just a few minutes? Well, if you wondered that, then this is the video you should be watching. Alright folks, so as mentioned, I'm going to show you how to use this machine in this form to pick all of this up off the ground, or at least most of it, or regardless, it's going to show you how to pick up loose straw off the ground extremely quickly. So if you've used this machine at all or you're familiar with it, you understand that it has a limit to how much it can pick up at a time, and it won't pick up small stuff off the ground as well. So you understand that if you drove over this, it would just shut off because the pickup would be overloaded. Well, there's kind of a shortcut cheat kind of way around that. This should work, I would say, on, I haven't tested on consoles because I just play on PC. It should work on consoles. I mean, I'm not doing any cheat or entering any cheat code or anything like that. I'm just using the machine a little bit differently, and I'll show you what I mean by that in a second. If you don't like shortcuts or cheats or anything like this, or anything like that, this may not be the video for you. This is kind of a shortcut. This does make it less realistic. This is completely unrealistic and would never happen in real life. So if you don't like that, then don't watch any further. But if you don't care, or you're just curious because you're like, and I wouldn't normally do this. I did do this on my No Man's Land gameplay, which that episode should be coming out today. But this was an amazing trick that I noticed, and I had to make a video about it. I mean, how could you not? Just so incredible. So my tractor should have sufficient horsepower. I think this has 430 horsepower in it. So this thing requires, I believe it's 300. I recommend for doing this, you have as much as possible horsepower wise, just because you're driving into this massive pile. So we're gonna lower the pickup using V. I'll turn the help screen on. So V lowers it. So lower the pickup. We don't need the pipe out or anything. And then B to turn on. So as you know, if we pull into this, once it, there it shut off because, okay, it didn't get hardly any pellets. It shut off because it's overloaded. So what if we, so you see how we picked up a bunch right there? Let's see if we can't get a better, see, I'm telling you right now, horsepower is a big issue. So if I was able to do it with a 400 horsepower tractor, but it's kind of tricky. So we get up into here. Oh, maybe not. See, now I'm stuck. Oh man, see, that is the only issue with this. But do you see that right there? I hit B and I was able to collect that huge massive pile. Look at the back of the, look how fast that fills up. I'm just hitting B to turn it on. Occasionally you'll get that message. Essentially, I found out if you just spam B while you're driving around the edges, you'll pick it up super fast. And one more and we'll be full. And we're full, 9,000. Lift up the pickup, hit O to take the pipe out. Look at that, 9,000 liters, no problem. By the way, that's like, I think that's close to a million liters of straw or something like that, maybe more. Come up here, tip it into here, and you just repeat. So we haven't been doing it for very long yet. We're gonna let this unload. We're gonna keep going. So if that's all you wanted to see was the trick, there you have it. But what I'm gonna do right now is just show you that in just a few minutes we can take care of most of this pile. Now some of the loose bits you might have to collect up again with like a forage wagon, since this won't pick up small bits. There's no trick that I know of that picks up small bits off the ground. But if you need to, you know, just put it all in a forage wagon and dump it in a big pile again, you can do that. So that works as well. Now of course you want to play more realistic and you have a straw pile you want to turn into pellets. You can either bale it, or you can use like a wagon or something, a loading wagon, and then kind of lay it out into a windrow, which is what I was doing at first. So we're going to turn it on and we're going to try it again. Actually, let's get a better angle here. We want to kind of come in lengthwise so we can keep driving up it. So we'll kind of loop around here. And I'm playing on No Man's Land, by the way. This is just one of my test maps where I kind of do my tutorials and stuff. Boom, boom, boom. Oop. See, yeah, that's why I recommend more horsepower is better. And if you do get stuck, I recommend turning off the pre-mills because it does suck a lot of power away from your tractor. You get a little bit of momentum and just spam the B key. Boom, boom. And occasionally you'll get that message that says not enough horsepower. Don't worry about it. Just ignore it. Keep spamming the B key. So it does work out pretty well for you. All right. Another pass. We're almost full again. Oop, see, I went too high. Yeah, be careful. I recommend just kind of staying a little bit low. you can make it work. Now, maybe if you have a more powerful tractor, you can just drive through whatever you want. I haven't tried it with like a super powerful tractor, but again, this one has, I think, 435 or 400 horsepower. So like, it's not, I mean, it's definitely higher than what the Primos requires, but I found that if you're using the Primos with a tractor that barely meets the requirement, you're not really gonna be able to do a whole lot with it anyways. I mean, you're going 1, 2, 3 miles an hour on flat surfaces. So I always recommend having a bigger tractor anyways, just because it'll make it easier for you. But we'll go ahead and unload this again. And again, this video so far is only like 5 minutes long, and we're already, I mean, we've already made a significant dent in that. This is way faster than waiting to bale it or anything like that. Honestly, the part that takes the longest is this unload right here. All right, so look at the clock up in the right-hand corner, 12:24. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pause it just to make this video a little bit shorter. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna collect the rest of that, and I'm gonna bring you back in after it's done, and then you'll take a look at that clock again, and you'll see how far or how long it took. All right, I got most of it, as you can see. There's still probably a couple bits I could pick up with the machine, but this is the point where I kind of say, yeah, go ahead and get a loading wagon and load it back up and repile it up. But we'll see how much we get here in a second after we get this guy unloaded. So I don't know how much exactly that was. I tried to dump, so I use the F11 screen to dump out. I use the tip, where is it at? Tip to ground function, and I was doing it. There we go. And I was doing it in 100,000 liter increments, and I did it about 20 times. We got 53 extra. Put those back here. However, it didn't always work or didn't always tip out the most, so I tried to do as much as I could on there. So I mean, I doubt it did exactly what I thought it would, but here you go. We have 42,053 liters of straw, and if you look at the clock, it's 12:31 right now. So I did that in about 5 to 10 minutes, so no problem there. Because it was 24 when I left you, so that was about 7 minutes. So yeah, I'd say about 7 to 10 minutes. 10 minutes to do that whole pile there. I mean, 10 minutes to make 42,000 liters of pellets. You can't beat that. So, and again, I recommend higher horsepower tractor, and be careful because your tractor may get stuck. So maybe not for everyone that this will work for, but yeah. Anyhow, guys, that is the end of this. If you enjoyed, please drop a like down below. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button up on your screen to join the channel. Yeah, drop a comment down below. Let me know what you think of this, guys. This has been Farmer Cobb. Thank you, and thank you for watching.